Alright guys, so I know it's been a few days since I did the other video, and figured, you know, now's about time to hurry up and do the remainder of this video, so I figured now would be a good time to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Just hold on. Alright, thank you. So now what we're going to do is just going to talk about some games real quick, finish up the rest of the games, and I have the Atari hooked up right now, so we can go ahead and check that out. Because I have a couple games with missing labels that I want you guys to hopefully be able to help me with. So let's just go ahead and continue. Missile Command, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Warlords, Defender, Dodge 'em, Haunted House, G.I. Joe Cobra Strike, and today I also went to the store today, and oh, hold on, before that, it turns out that this cartridge is Combat. I didn't realize it, but yes, this is Combat. And then today I went to the store and I bought two games. I bought Dig Dug because I think it was the last copy they had in the store, so I wanted to get it. I gotta sneeze. Yeah. And then I also bought Breakout because I don't really have any games like this, so I've always kind of wanted one. You can get them on the PC and stuff, but I really like to try one with the paddle, and I have, and it's actually a lot of fun, so Breakout's pretty badass. I bought this one for, I think, $2, and I got Dig Dug for $3, I believe. So definitely right out there, all you people saying Atari stuff is cheap. Atari stuff is pretty cheap for how much fun you can get out of it. But now we're going to go ahead and look at all these games that have missing labels. So I found that I have Zaxxon, and I did play some of these games, and this one is a shoot 'em up, so I'm guessing this one is indeed Zaxxon, considering the label fits pretty well, and this one says by Coleco, and on the back this says Coleco. So I'm going to go ahead and just say this is Zaxxon, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and shove it in, turn it on, see what it actually looks like. Hopefully we can get some picture. Why is there no picture? Let's put another game back in, Breakout. Hold on. Oh boy, this sucks. I ain't getting nothing out of this thing. VCR turned on, yeah. This should be on the right channel. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay, it is working. I just gotta mess with this. Okay, there we go. So yeah, okay, Breakout's working. So let's go ahead and shove this one in that I thought was Zaxxon. So like I said, I'm gonna need you guys' help. Is this in fact Zaxxon? Because I don't know. It's got a jet looking thing. You can shoot some stuff. Turn on some sound. You can shoot some stuff. Shoot some bad guys. This looks like Zaxxon to me, although I've only played the 32X version of Zaxxon, so I don't know. So if you know what that is, please let me know. Let's go ahead and go to the next game. Alright. Stick it in. That's what this one looks like. It's a cartridge like this. Here's the video. Oh, shoot. It looks a lot like Pac-Man, so I think it's this lock-in chase that I have over here. I have this label lock-in chase. I'm thinking maybe this is for this or something. But yeah, it's kind of like Pac-Man, except it's blue. I think you can like construct these doors or something to stop people from coming to get you. Reset. So yeah, looks like this. If you have any idea what this is, please let me know. But until then, I'm going to think this is Lock and Chase. So, yeah. Switch games. This one is, I don't know, but this one is a Parker Brothers game. Stick it in, see what it is. This one, I think, is, I think this one, I found this on GameSpot. I think this one is a it's Star Wars Battle for the Death Star or something like that, because I'm obviously flying the Millennium Falcon and there's the Death Star. And on the cover of that game is the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. So I'm guessing that that's what this is, but I'm really not positive, so please let me know. Okay, here's another one. I thought there were... Oh, that's right, I was going to say there were 5 games, but I figured out that that one was... Combat, that's what that was. So this one I think is Shadows of the Empire, because I was looking it up, and I think this is Shadows of the Empire because, one, I'm flying this ship thing which looks kind of like a speeder. There's some snow here, and if you go over here, holy shit, AT-AT. So this is probably Shadows of the Empire. Just a little guess. But yeah. And the last game, actually no, that's Masters of the Universe, which I think is a He-Man game. So yeah, that's all my games, guys. Just wanted to go ahead and show them all to you. What was happening? The armor was flicking and the camera didn't pick it up because the flicker was too fast. It's kind of funny. But, I mean, yeah, that's my Atari collection apparently. And like I said, got 2 games today. Been playing the Atari a little bit here and there. I'm really digging it. I really enjoy these paddles since I've never played with them before. I really do like these. These are really well done, especially if, you know, you got a game to play them with. So I'm a little bummed that this kind of thing hasn't stuck around. You know, Mark from Classic Game Room is always putting up the paddle controllers saying, you know, these are badass, these are badass. And I never understood why until you actually play with one, and it just makes perfect sense. So, yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. Oh, also, if you guys saw the other video, I mentioned that I was using this to hook up the video. When in fact, now I've bought one of these bits from from Radio Shack. It's one of the adapters where it has the RCA input on one side and it has a coaxial F connector on the other side, which looks like this right here. What it is this is the RF. You just screw that on, and here on the bottom is it's the RCA plug. Here's the RCA plug. It's got an RCA jack on the bottom. Do the little male and female thing. Little kitties, close your eyes. And there you go. It's plugged in, and you hook it up to your VCR or whatever you got. So I'm using this to hook it up to a VCR that I had found, and then running the VCR signal out through composite and a mono RCA signal to get it to this box to make this a hell of a lot easier to play. So guess I'm having some video issues right now, but yeah, it's a easy fix for, let's see, I bought the adapter for $4 something, so probably not much more where you get it. And yeah, I'm really digging Atari. I'm glad that I was lucky enough to get a huge collection of games, well, a very large collection of games for very cheap. And also, the other thing I had to show you guys was, and also in the box, I got a free Super Nintendo, and this thing works. It does have the yellowing problem of the oxidizing plastic or whatever, and it is pretty dirty, but it does in fact work. I was having some issues initially with getting it from not freezing up, but after trying to clean it out for a little while, it's starting to work, although I really wish I had another game bit so I could open this thing up and clean it thoroughly. But this does in fact work. It had both the composite hookups and a adapter, and it came with 2 controllers, and they do work, but they are the controller ports right here on the top, they're like tore open about this much, so there's a bunch of electrical tape on them, but they do in fact work. I tested all the buttons with Street Fighter 2, so they do work. I'm freaking hyped about that. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later. Hopefully have some more Atari news. Peace.